to this short introduction telling you all about our next CPD webinar for GPs and nurses. I haven't got a lot of time, so I'll speak quite quickly. So the next CPD webinar for GPs and nurses is on Monday, the 9th of March, 8 p.m. for an hour. You get an hour's CPD credit for attending. The details are on this page. Have a look below, and I'm really pleased and quite excited to be welcoming Dr. Owen Bowden-Jones, who's our speaker on the webinar. So the webinar is all about novel psychoactive substances and club drugs, and it's an overview because obviously it's a big subject, it's an emerging subject. So I'll tell you a little bit about the webinar now and a little bit about the speaker. So Monday the 9th of March 2015, 8 p.m. GMT, Dr. Owen Bowden-Jones, consultant psychiatrist and lead clinician for the Club Drug Clinic. He will be presenting on novel psychoactive substances, NPS, and club drugs. And he's giving an overview because it's quite a big topic. So there'll be lots of useful information in the webinar. Now, novel psychoactive substances and club drugs are an emerging group of substances causing, for some, harms that are similar to those seen with traditional drugs such as heroin, cocaine, and cannabis. Now, this webinar will review the new drugs, the harms they cause, and the approaches to treatment. So the learning outcomes for this CPD webinar for GPs and nurses: firstly, an awareness of the range of novel psychoactive substances and club drugs. Secondly, an understanding of the harms caused by NPS and club drugs. And thirdly, an awareness of populations most likely to use novel psychoactive substances and club drugs. And fourthly, new approaches to treatment of novel psychoactive substance and club drug use. So remember, the webinar is equivalent to 1 CPD credit. You can double that later on if you show an impact. You know all about that if you're a GP or nurse with your appraisals. So a little bit about Dr. Owen Bowden-Jones. He's an FRC Psych and an MSc at Imperial, as well as his standard medical qualification. Dr. Owen Bowden-Jones is a consultant in addiction psychiatry, overseeing alcohol and drug services in the borough of Kensington and Chelsea, and an honorary senior lecturer at Imperial College in the Division of Brain Science. He trained in general psychiatry before achieving a specialist accreditation in substance misuse. In 2010, Dr. Bowden-Jones founded the Club Drug Clinic, and that's http://clubdrugclinic.cnwl.nhs.uk, and it's the UK's largest multidisciplinary service for people using legal highs and club drugs. The service has grown rapidly and now operates from 2 central London sites. Now, on this page, there's detail where you can read a full CV of Dr. Owen Bowden-Jones. So pleased that he's agreed to speak to us. He's a very important name in the world of treatment and support for those using NPS and club drugs. Remember, when you register for this webinar, you'll be emailed a unique set of login details. And if you can't make the live webinar, as long as you've registered, you'll receive an email within 48 hours after the live event with a link so that you can enjoy the recording at a time that suits you. So I hope you enjoy the webinar. I hope you register and come on. If you want to know more about me, have a look at www.webinarsforgps.com. You can find out all about the CPD webinars. We've been delivering live and interactive webinars since January 2013, so over 2 years now. Hundreds, if not thousands, of GPs have been on a live and interactive webinar, and they get it. They get that this is the smart, modern way to get your CPD credits, to get your online GP CPD. It's continuing professional development from the comfort of your own home. It's CPD made easy. You can tell I'm passionate about it, but I'm really keen to help colleagues with there. See you on the webinar. Have a look further down this page for a registration link, or you can find the orange button on the main sign up page, the orange button further down